Ring them bells. Shake it like you need it. Shake it like you need it. Shake it like you mean it, girl. Shake it like you mean it. Shake it like you mean it. Shake it like you mean it. Shake it like you mean it, girl. Shake it like you mean it. Say ho. Say ho. Say ho. Ho. No scream. Welcome to the method. Real talk for real people. And this is your announcer, always me. D. Marie coming straight at you from St. Andrew United Methodist Church, Little Rock. We have Bomb B popping this party off right, cause it's a party today, y'all. Cause it's my birthday, baby, baby. This episode of The Method is brought to you by Better Community Development Incorporated, The Tax Experts, Denman Hamilton and Associates, and St. Andrew United Methodist Church. So get on your feet, show some love, and make some noise for the original flag girl of talk radio, KB Nah. I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate.
Welcome to the Method Real Talk for Real People, presented by Better Community Development Incorporated. I am your host, KB Knox, and I am excited about this episode because we're going to be talking about how to prevent the spread of sexually transmitted diseases and even the prevention of teen pregnancy. I see some faces out there, but that's all right. Did you know that this Friday is National HIV and AIDS Testing Day? And the staff and the crew of the Method are encouraging all of you to know your status. By all means, we want you to get tested. See, it's a very serious subject. We're going to have some fun today, but we want you to get the message out of today as well. We're going to be posting places where you can find out your status on Facebook and Twitter. And we also want you to stay on the lookout for places and times where you can get tested. We have some special guests today with us. We have some neighbors from a local school here. We want to give it up to them, and we appreciate them for coming by. We also have some members of Foreign Tongues here as well, a poetry group that is, as far as I'm concerned, nationally known now. They've been in some competitions, and we're very proud of them because they're homegrown right here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Y'all ready for some fun? All right. Now, I know this is going to be a very touchy subject. We got teens on one side and we got adults on the other, but that's okay because we're going to be able to talk about this very, very hard subject. This show has been designed to kind of ease some of the pressure for parents, for teachers, some mentors, and also our ministers that are over here as well. Now, I know it's hard to be a teenager. You know, believe it or not, I too back in the day was one at some point in time. And your parents as well, your loved ones used to be teenagers too. So even though we're not that old, we do remember the peer pressure that we went through in high school. And I know that that is increased times 10. Now that you all, of course, are teens as well. So it's worse now from when we were in school. So now that even I have children, I want for them to be informed about the things that are going on in life. And I would rather them wait until they got married, of course, to have sex. But I know that I can't stand over them and watch them every single second of the day, just like your parents can do for you as well. So this is when I have to trust that everything I say to my kids and my husband says to my kids, they'll listen and take heed when they get out there on their own. And I'm sure since you all are at school as well, your parents are trusting that you'll listen to what they have to say and not turn all the way up. Ain't that what y'all say? Turn up? That you won't turn up all the way. Being infected with HIV and AIDS is not a laughing matter, and it's not even something to play with. So a show of hands, I need you all to tell me, how many of you know someone that has been affected by STD? Wow. Okay, so see, that's more than half of the room. Does anybody know anybody that's been infected with AIDS or HIV? All right, so see, that's why this show needs to be done. You have to be informed, you need to know your status, and you need to get tested. I want to turn this into a game show. How many of you think you know every fact there is about STD, STIs, or HIV in general? Do you know everything you need to know? All right, so we got a lot of information today. Then we're going to cover this episode. The staff and the crew of the Method have come up with a cute little game show, I like to call it. So it's going to be similar to Family Feud. We're going to do 2 teams, and I believe we already have the guys against the girls. Am I right? I heard we have team conscious, and then we have team protection. See how that goes together? You have to be conscious about the decisions that you make each and every day so you can protect yourself when you get out there in the real world. So how this is going to go, each member of the team will be asked a true or false question. The winning team gets to do a personal shout out at the end of the show. I want you to take each question that you hear, take it very seriously, and if you answer the question wrong, the opposing team is going to get the points. Each question is going to be worth 10 points, okay? We got 2 amazing teams today, so again, it's going to be a battle of the sexes, boys against girls. So I want to know which team knows their stuff. Let's see if you paid attention in health class. I want the team captains to come down from Team Conscious and also Team Protection. Let's go ahead and get you to come on down. Give them a hand clap as they come down this way. All right, now in order to answer these questions, you have bells. If you think that you know the answer to the question, what I would like for you to do is to raise your right hand so I can see it first. And then I want you to ring that bell with your left hand. But that indication of the hand going up is going to help us see who raised their hand first and who should answer the question first, okay? All right, we got it? All right, so let's do it. Let's do a little test. Today is June the 24th, true or false? Oh, see, so he beat you. Okay, so you got my point. You see how it goes. All right. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Okay, so the first question, true or false? Among teens ages 15 to 19, Arkansas ranks number 12 in cases of syphilis, number 25 in gonorrhea cases, and number 6 in chlamydia rates. All right. We got our ladies raising the hand. So let's see, team captain. What is your answer? Is that true or false?
We're going to say false.
Very good. The answer is false. According to the Arkansas Public Health Record 4, Arkansas is, that's presented by the Planned Parenthood of the Heartland, these statistics show that Arkansas ranks number 2 in reported cases of syphilis, number 5 in gonorrhea cases, and number 6 in reported chlamydia cases in the United States. So what we're doing here really needs to be done because not only that, Arkansas ranks 3rd in the United States in teen births.
Did you know that? So what I want you to do, guys, go ahead, put your bells down, and I'm going to turn this around to you all. You all have had friends that have called you and said, I think I need you to go with me to Pine and Cedar because I need some help because I think he, or it could have been, girl, I think he done, I need you to go because I'm gonna hurt him. So when you are dealing with your friends, or you may have even dealt with it yourself at one point, I don't know. But what are some of the things that you know about these diseases, syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia?
You can't get rid of syphilis. You can get rid of chlamydia, and you can't get rid of gonorrhea.
That's incorrect. You can get rid of all 3 with antibiotics.
Yes, you can.
Antibiotics, and it's going to come back.
Well, it'll come back if you continue to engage in risky behavior, but those 3 STIs can be cured.
Oh, okay. Well, it's something I do know.
That's right. That is right. That's right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Even talking about diseases like chlamydia, then they also have cousins. There's Trick. Has anybody ever heard of Trick? Yeah. Okay. So all of these diseases kind of go hand in hand in a sense. I even heard somebody earlier talking about blue waffles. Just to enlighten those grown-ups that are in the room that may not even understand, it's a form of syphilis. It's not a good thing at all, but it's also something that can definitely damage you, damage the woman, keep you from having kids. It can also damage your body as well and damage others if you, again, continue to be engaged in risky behavior. Let's see, I would like to have Kiara and also Rihanna come up. How about that? We're going to go to the next question. All right, come on down, come on down. Go ahead, pick up the bells. Now remember, each one, and I know D. Marie is keeping up with we got 10 over here on this side.
5.
Okay.
It's 5 points apiece.
Okay, 5 points apiece. All right, okay. So 5 on this. Did you guys switch on me again?
Yeah, that's girl side, that's the boy.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Each question is worth 5 points. I was wrong when I said 10 earlier, so 5 points. Let it be standing corrected. Okay. If you don't answer correctly, the other team gets a chance. Okay. True or false? Arkansas is one of 38 states that require schools to provide STD and HIV education, where the focus is explaining the use of contraceptives and birth control in public schools. Oh, they own it. They are on it today. Okay, go ahead. Come on.
False.
Very good. The answer is false. Arkansas is one of 14 states that does not require public schools to provide STD or HIV education. According to state law, any organization that does offer STD or HIV education is required by law to promote abstinence, and according to the Center for Disease Control, the only effective strategy to STD and HIV AIDS prevention among teens is to teach that premarital abstinence is the only 100% way to stop the spread of STD AIDS, and the state requires that it be taught in the schools, and the focus should be informing students about contraceptives and how HIV and other STDs are spread, and be creative to help teens be able to obtain and sustain an abstinent lifestyle.
How old were you when you learned about sex? Okay, you said something right there. You said your mom started teaching you at a very young age.
You have a little STD chart in the hall.
At home?
At home.
Wow. You were 7?
I was 16.
You were 16. I hear 11, 14, 8. So wait, well I hear the guys. Let me ask something, because that's interesting. The guys all gave me younger ages than the girls. Why is that?
Okay, my mama taught me at a young age because her parents didn't teach her about it, and she didn't want me to grow up learning the wrong facts about a STD or something.
Okay, so that was her reason. But guys, somebody said 7. Okay, why 7? Now, was that your parents that told you at 7, or is that when you started learning?
Basically both, because like my parents, they weren't staying in the same house, and I used to be back and forth, father, mother. Father was teaching me, and mother was telling me what not to do, and all this. And father was, oh, this you do, you know, because my mama, she know how my father was. He was a low down dirty, you know.
Okay.
But she knew he was teaching me stuff like that, because I used to come back home and, you know, tell mama. And she used to tell me what not to do. You need to wait to this age, marry, whatever. But she told me if so happen I do, use protection.
I tell you what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. So we have right now, what is our score? Looks like the ladies have, Team Conscious has 10 points, okay, and Team Protection, 0. We got to work on Team Protection. We got to work on those guys. We have a special guest that's going to help us out today with a little live commercial break. Mr. Chris James from Foreign Tongues. Give him up, give it up, give it a hand. That's right. Foreign Tongues is a local poetry group that is here. They participate in competitions. They go all over the world. But he's going to come before you and bring some information to you in a different way. So hopefully you will enjoy. I know you will. I know you will.
Yo. How y'all doing? Nah. When I say how you doing, you say the family is good. How y'all doing? So I'm going to give y'all a poem, right? It's about safe sex and all the good stuff that Miss KB is talking about. So I hope y'all like it. If you don't, act like it anyway, all right? It ain't safe no more. You can call me paranoid, but you can never be too sure. Just because he's handsome and she's beautiful, it doesn't erase the fact that no human is immune from these deficiencies, or that she often has her insides explored by frequent visitors. And just because he loves you doesn't mean his ball is only on your court. Call me paranoid, but you can never be too sure. Because nowadays they passing out STDs like ACTs and the results are coming back positive. And let's be honest, when was the last time you got tested or your lover? Hey, don't be naive and believe that it can't happen to you, because it can and it will. And I know knowing your status can be a little scary sometimes, but it sure is relevant. It's the truth and I'm telling it. Say sex is a product and hey y'all, I'm selling it. So do everyone a favor and go get tested. Know your status and wrap it up, because it's not all about you. It affects those who love you too. Thank y'all.
Like the method? Then follow us all the time. Like the method on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, or follow us on Twitter at The Method Podcast. It's easy. By doing this, you are empowered to ask our empowerment guest questions, give us immediate feedback on the show, gain access to empowerment information, see listings of the music used for the show, and post pictures and shout-outs. We look forward to your posts and tweets. Thanks for supporting The Method. Real talk for real people.
This 30-second empowerment moment was brought to you by Better Community Development. Dealing with addiction is not easy, and it's something that can affect any person at any stage of life, no matter the race or class. But the first step to recovery is to understand that you can't do it alone. Then once you know that you need help, seek it. And finally, know that you have to be committed to improving your life circumstances. This is your announcer, always me, Dee Marie, and I'm so glad that Better Community Development Incorporated is rebuilding communities and restoring lives.
This 30-second empowerment moment is brought to you by the tax experts, Denman, Hamilton and Associates. When it comes to making good financial decisions, it's good to get started on financial empowerment as soon as possible. Start with a budget and stick to it. Try living below your means. Buying things on sale could save you a lot of money. And most importantly, invest your money. Let your money work for you. Make an appointment today with the tax experts. This is KV Knox for the tax experts, Denman, Hamilton and Associates. And we're so glad that Better Community Development is rebuilding communities and restoring lives. Don't forget to like Denman, Hamilton and Associates on Facebook and follow them on Twitter for more tips on financial empowerment. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up. Yeah, we got to get some points on the board for the guys. The ladies seem to really know their stuff. I need the guys to show me something. All right, here we go. True or false? According to the Center for Disease Control, having better education, comprehensive health services, and supportive policies are some of the best ways to prevent the spread of STDs and HIV. Go ahead.
Well, basically, you said with better education, it helps prevent, right?
Yeah, true or false?
I feel like it's true.
Very good. It is true.
All right, my guys got some points on the board. You better get
According
this.
to the Center for Disease Control, 80% of high schools that offer sex education use valid information or services related to HIV AIDS testing. Out of those schools, more than half of them offer counseling and preventative measures and a small group on one-on-one sessions. And these schools also adopt policies that promote abstinence and encourage people to have compassion and be helpful to those who are infected with the HIV AIDS virus. So in other words, if he doesn't put a ring on it, he can't get anything. So that's what the schools are teaching, premarital abstinence.
All right, we got 2 more questions left in the game. All righty, here we go. True or false? Besides sexual intercourse, from mother to fetus and blood-to-blood contact, getting a tattoo could put you at a risk for contracting the HIV or AIDS virus. All right, Deetra, come on, Deetra.
True.
Very good. The answer
All right, ladies.
When the equipment is used again, HIV in blood is injected directly into the next person's body. So don't share needles under any circumstances.
All right, and look like we're gonna get down to the last question. So it looks like I need TT and Bruce. So here's the question. Over half of teens in Arkansas are sexually active. Out of those teens, what percentage of the teens don't use effective birth control? Now I'm gonna give you multiple choice, okay? So listen to all of them first, and then I'm gonna read the question one more time. Okay? A, 40%, B, 70%, C, 100%, and D, 20%. Now I'm gonna read the question one more time. Over half of teens in Arkansas are sexually active. That's a statement. Okay, so out of those teens, what percentage of the teens don't use effective birth control? 40%, 70%, 100%, 20%. Yes.
It's D, 20.
You know what? Well, you say 20. Okay, I'm gonna give him an opportunity to answer too. 40%, 70%, 100%, 20%. You said A, 40%.
The answer is B. 72.3%
Wow.
of sexually active teens in Arkansas do not use.
Wait a minute, hold on. They didn't know that. They didn't know that.
According to the Center for Disease Control.
All right, so really,
This is an alarming fact.
All right.
Alarming fact.
so about over 70% of sexually active teens in Arkansas do not use effective means of birth control.
Oh, ladies.
That is alarming.
I'm on birth control. I take the diplo shot.
So why, that's a pretty big amount. Why would you not, at least if you know you're sexually active, why not get on some form of a contraceptive? Because this comes into you taking care of yourself and your body. So even if you are sexually active, why not take care of that? Are you ready to take care of a baby? You got to think about this sort of thing. Go ahead.
I think it's because when you're a teen, you really just thinking reckless, really. You're not mature, so some think they untouchable.
Untouchable. So you saying they feel that it can't happen to me. It can't happen to me.
Some people think just because it go down the line, like once your parents have kids, like you say you already got one, they think they ain't gonna have no more. Just because their parents only had one.
Oh, okay. So it could be some myths, so they think it's hereditary coming down the chain. Okay. Now is I'm gonna let DeMarie tell us what team has the most points.
All right. Team Consciousness wins the game with 15 points. Team Protection, 5.
Looks like the ladies knew a lot of information. But even if you didn't know everything, I hope that you did learn something on today. And it's cool because it's been a cool episode. I'm glad that you all were here to be a part of the method for this show, Real Talk for Real People. Of course, we want you to know your status and get tested. So again, this Friday, just like you tweet things, you post things on your Facebook page and even Instagram. Instagram yourself going to get tested. Challenge somebody else to do the same. Challenge them to know their status. Oh, my girls want the shout outs, and we did say they could have that. So let me get my ladies up here to give their shout outs on the mic.
Well, I would like to shout out my mom.
I'm Nicolette. I would like to shout out my mom, my sister, my brother, everybody.
I'm Ebony Nose, and I want to give a shout out to my mom, Bonita Howard, Jerome Nose. Yeah, I love y'all, my best friends. Yeah,
Andrew Green, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, Julie Hamilton, and my family in Missouri. Turn up!
This is Quish Amos. I would like to give a shout out to Holly Curl, my mom, and my son, Elias Ice. I love you.
I want to give a shout out to my mama, Raquel Williams, and my JCBF Deetra.
All right, so there go your shout outs for the night. Thanks for tuning in to the Method for Healthy Living. We'd like to thank our neighbors from BCD and also all my students that are here right now for today for stopping by and having a much needed conversation. And also thank you to my guy, Chris James, coming through from Foreign Tongues. Give him another hand for coming through on today.
You've been listening to The Method, Real Talk for Real People. This episode is sponsored by Better Community Development Incorporated, restoring lives, rebuilding communities. Denman Hamilton and Associates, make an appointment with the business experts today. And St. Andrew United Methodist Church, Little Rock, where we are people helping people. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Method 3. If you want to listen to previous episodes of The Method, you can check us out on YouTube. Executive producer and host, Kristen VZ Knox. Produced by Deborah Bell, Chester Jones, and C.E. McAdoo. Executive Director for Better Community Development Incorporated, William Robinson Jr. Sound Director, Jamal Quarles. Technical Director, Doug Pierce. Technical support provided by St. Andrew United Methodist Church. The Method is created and written by Dina Hamilton and broadcast locally on KABF 88.3 Community Radio. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, we must be the change we wish to see in the world. This is your announcer, always me, Dee Marie, thanking you for your support and being down with the method. Be blessed and be empowered.
This 30-second empowerment moment is brought to you by St. Andrew United Methodist Church. Here are 3 suggestions that you might want to consider when reaching out to others. You have to care about people no matter who they are. Then you go to where they are. And most importantly, you have to have respect. Respecting others is very important. This is Mike Fikes, Mission and Outreach Pastor for St. Andrew United Methodist Church. We are so glad that Better Community Development is rebuilding communities and restoring lives.
Being a bully is no laughing matter, and it can affect any student anywhere. If you are a victim of bullying at your school, here's some suggestions on empowerment. Tell your school principal. Let your parents or guardian know. If nothing has been done to your satisfaction, report it to the Anti-Bullying Task Force in your school district or juvenile criminal division. A positive learning experience leads to achieving educational results. This is Deidre Lee of New Horizons Foundation, and we are so glad that Better Community Development is rebuilding communities and restoring lives.
Like The Method? Then follow us all the time. Like The Method on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, or follow us on Twitter at The Method Podcast. It's easy. By doing this, you are empowered to ask our empowerment guests questions, give us immediate feedback on the show, gain access to empowerment information, see listings of the music used for the show, and post pictures and shout-outs. We look forward to your posts and tweets. Thanks for supporting The Method. Real talk for real people.